Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be discussing a really interesting fact about LEGO Ninjago Season 13 Master of the Mountain, and this fact is of course coming from the Daily Ninjago Facts Twitter page, so I'll be sure to link them down below at the top of the description of the video, so be sure to check out their page, because there is a ton of super cool information over there, and the specific fact that we have today is of course, as I said, revolving around Master of the Mountain, and it is that Ninjago City does not appear in Season 13, making it the first and only season it does not appear. This is because the season almost entirely takes place in Shintaro, with the only other major location featured being the Mountains of Impossible Heights. And I found this to be really interesting because honestly, as I was watching Master of the Mountain, I never really realized that we're not featuring Ninjago City anywhere within this actual season. I didn't really feel like there was much of an absence as a result of them not featuring it, and that kind of made me want to sort of discuss of whether or not it's like essential to have Ninjago City featured in every Ninjago season, because of course with Master of the Mountain that could have just been an anomaly. Of course they were introducing this new massive location of Shintaro, and of course it made sense why all of it just took place there, because of course there was stuff going on underground there, and of course they weren't going to find a way to move that really to Ninjago City. It's not like a similar situation sort of to with of course Seabound, where we got to see Kalmar of course eventually make his way to Ninjago City, of course to recover the other amulet, but to also try to take over there as well, or basically just destroy it honestly. So I think that that's really interesting, because there's sort of those two sort of ways that you can do it, where you can tie in Ninjago City in a way like that. You can have it be the main location as well, that's always a possibility as well, but I feel like Ninjago is moving into unsearched sort of territory within the actual series, and I think that's really good that they're doing that, because I think keeping the environment fresh and new is always good for introducing new characters, learning new things about the characters that we already know from the series. So I definitely think it opens it up quite a bit story-wise, and I would like to see them get to explore more locations as well without feeling the need to come back to Ninjago City. So I think that would definitely help quite a bit, and I think it also helped as well that in Master of the Mountain, of course, we got to see basically everyone go to Shintaro. Of course, they didn't really leave too many people behind, so it made sense there was really nothing bringing them back to Ninjago City. It made a lot more sense in Seabound for them to return, of course, because Kai and Cole and of course Wu and all of them, like, they didn't wind up coming on the adventure with them into the ocean, so of course in order to be able to feature them, it made sense to come back to that location, and other story reasons as well that I've already mentioned. So it can definitely work either way, but I just kind of think it's really interesting, because it was not something that I initially really realized until I'd seen this fact over on Twitter. So I found that just really intriguing, and I'm interested to know if whether or not while you were watching Master of the Mountain, did you realize that we're never been to Ninjago City in the season, and that the ninja never traveled back to that location? I'd be interested to hear that, and kind of what are your thoughts on that. I feel like it also allows for them to pick up very quickly in the season as well, because I feel like sometimes with Ninjago, some seasons can have a very slow start, and then it kind of takes a while to sort of pick it up, because of course the ninja are usually on a break, and then they kind of have to get back into the action when something sort of calls them out and they have to go out and sort of help save the day. But I feel like with Shintaro, of course, and Master of the Mountain, they were just already straight on the bounty, just heading to a location basically, or of course they started off in the monastery, but still I feel like it kind of kick-started it a lot faster than it typically would, so I think it just worked for its benefit quite a bit. So I'd like to see them explore that a bit more, but be sure to let me know your thoughts on this topic down below in the comment section, and if you did enjoy the video, it would be highly appreciated if you could leave a like. Also subscribe as well if you would like to check out some of my other content. That would be highly appreciated. So thank you so much. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.